Rebecca Robeson, interior designer, businesswoman, and mother. Join me as I take you through my projects, my life, and what keeps me driven to design.
For years now, I have wanted to do a video on guest rooms. I love guest rooms. I love to decorate them, I love to design them, and I actually love to stay in them. How about you? There's some things I've noticed when I've stayed in other people's guest rooms that I try to avoid in my own guest room. One of them is, because these rooms are not used as often as other bedrooms, they tend to sometimes smell a little funny. Have you noticed that? I think it's just that musty smell that comes when things aren't used. When you're going to have guests, and if you have a dedicated guest room, there's a few things to remember. Number one, change your sheets before your guests come. Air out your comforters. Change your pillowcases. In fact, if you have fresh pillows, it's a good idea to do that too. And most importantly, wash and dry your towels that you're going to have your guests use. Sour smelling towels or musty smelling towels are really a turnoff. I speak from experience. I'm not going to tell you whose house I was at. You do want to create a luxury experience for your guest. They're only going to be there a short amount of time, but there's some things that you should do. Number one, put a huge amount of emphasis on the bed itself. It needs to be comfortable. Good thread count in your sheets would be nice. Great comfortable pillows, and even extra pillows, maybe in the closet that they can pull out and use if they need to. Additional comforters. For us, we like to put an additional one at the end of the bed. This can be pulled off and not used at all, or pulled up if they're cold, without having a miserable night. And you don't want that for your guests in your home. I also like to have beautiful bedding so that it's a great first impression. And all of that has to do with keeping it fresh and keeping it fluffed up. I also think it's essential to have a place where you as a guest can comfortably put your luggage. Here's a luggage rack that can fold up or down, be used if it's needed or not. Keep room in your closet for guests. If you use your closet and it's full and there's no room for guests, what does it make the guests feel like? Not very welcome. No one planned on me. Also, leave some empty drawers. That's very important. If you're going to do a luxury guest room, I like to add some special touches like postcards from where you live. This happens to be LaJolla, and I even bought postcard stamps because they're different than regular stamps. This makes your guest feel like they can write a little postcard to their friends that says, "Hey, I'm having a great time and I'm wishing you here." It's particularly nice if you can have a vessel to put some water in and a glass for them. Maybe if they have medication you need to take at night or first thing in the morning. You want to anticipate their needs before they actually know them themselves. Remember, when you're accessorizing, the odd rule of 1, 3, 5, or 7. Here we have 3 items that absolutely make such a great little balance in this Nantucket guest room. If you can have a mirror in the room, it's always nice, but if there's an adjoining bathroom, be sure to include a spa robe and fresh, clean towels underneath in the cabinet in the bathroom. All of these things make for an absolutely luxurious stay in your guest room. Give your guests something to talk about when they leave, and leave them wanting to come back and visit you again.
Subscribe.